everyone, how are you? It's Casey. Today I have another repair video and I'm not positive what's wrong with this doll. I think it's just an eye issue, which probably means it's a mech issue. It seems like that's the majority of the issues that I see. So let's open her up and check out the doll and see if we can figure out what's wrong with her. All right, so she's in pieces. Let's have a look at her face. I love her colors. This is one of my favorite colors, this mint color. She's got some French looking charms. It looks like her strings have already potentially been repaired once. I'm not really sure where this orange is coming from. Oh, and that's interesting. It's not tied like normal, the knot being down in there. It's tied around it. I've never seen that done. I don't have any idea if that works. So I'm not sure if that's the reason why it's not working, or if it was working and stopped working. So we're going to put her head together and pull on it and see what happens here. I don't know why it's not coming together. All right. Very pretty eyelids. I love her eyelids. All right. So it looks like if I look down in there, I can see that the T-bar is not even touching the little ridges that it has to catch on, and nothing is rotating. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, I see what it is. This string, the reason why there's orange is because it's a string that has different colors. So we're going to have to replace it and just put it together like we normally would. So the T-bar is pretty loose too. That could be part of the problem. It's actually really loose. Let's tighten that up and see if that might help. I'd rather not change her strings if we don't have to. So the screw is just spinning and spinning and spinning, which means that it's probably too small for the holes. So let's just take that screw out and try a different one really quick. I don't know, I'm assuming this customer tried to fix her herself, so I'm not sure what is repairs and what is original. So we're just going to sort of start from the beginning, and that screw is not coming out of there, which is very weird. So there are some screws included here, so let's try one of these fatter ones. The T-bar looks really odd too. It's bent and it looks almost like it's been melted or something, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's not the original T-bar that this doll came with. That can cause issues too, or if it's been modified. This screw feels much better. All right, so got that tightened up. Now let's give it a try. Still not. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and replace the strings and see if that solves our problem. It doesn't look like she's got large eye chips. They're rotating. She's got 2 original pairs. Looks like 2 painted pairs. So I'm not thinking it's the size of the chips. I'm thinking it's the way the string is put together on there. So let's go ahead and replace the strings. We'll do our best to kind of match these strings and we'll see if that fixes it. I need to go and grab my strings. All right, so I think we'll do a white and a blue because that is the closest to what she has here. So let's cut these, as always, keeping our beads beaded so we can put them back. This looks like it's been glued. Again, someone else using glue on strings. It never really occurred to me to do that, and maybe it's helpful, maybe it keeps things from breaking, but it seems like if you glue that, it's a lot of work to get it out if you have an issue like this where you need to replace strings. So I don't know what to say about that. So we got to take out the mech. Let me get my little tool for that. Oops. There we go. All right, let's cut this off. Wondering if this sort of setup on here typically works, because I've just never seen that or considered doing that, so it's interesting. So let's do the blue string in there. We're gonna get our lighter. Put the white in the other spot like it was before. All right, so let's put that T-bar back on. We may have to replace the T-bar. I'm hoping that we don't, because I am out of T-bars right now. My restock order from China has been delayed. First it was the Chinese New Year that had things delayed, and now my supplier hasn't mentioned anything about the virus, but I know that it's been delaying a lot of other people's shipments, so I feel like it might be that reason. And ta-da! So it does feel like it pulls a little bit. That could be a lot of reasons, but it is turning just fine. It's probably that the eye chips maybe are a little bit out, but overall I think it's going to be fine. So we're going to put her all the way back together for her owner. Since we have all her parts, let's do that. She's got a pretty little bow in her hair, and we're going to have to restring her beads. So let's do it. Let's put her back together. And as I said, when we're putting them back together, we want to try to fit those strings through that hole, both strings through that hole. That will keep them from wearing out faster. And the size string that I use and that I sell in my shop, you can get both of them through there. So it's really helpful to do that. I like her diamonds on the back of her plate. I think that's really cute. All right, so we got to put her body on also. She's got quite the ensemble on. Not sure what's going on with this body. I can't tell if I'm pinching all her clothes in there or what's going on. I think this is an original body, not necessarily an original Blythe body, but it is not a tilt neck jointed body, and so these are not my favorite because they feel fatter in the neck and it feels like it doesn't want to go on. So might have to fix that body up a little bit. There we go. Well, we got it on. There is a gap in the bottom a little bit. Let's see if we can get the screws to help with that. I mean, this is the body she sent. I probably wouldn't want it like that if it were me. I would probably work on maybe loosening up the neck of that body, but I don't want to alter it for her right now if this was the way that she had it. So let's just put it back together. The screws, if we tighten them up, might help pull that together a little bit. Yes, it did. So I think we're good. And then we're gonna test her eyes one more time and make sure she's still working. We're gonna re-bead her strings and she'll be ready to go home. That was a quick and easy one. All right, let's see. Ta-da! Awesome. All right, let's put her beads back on. I'm gonna go ahead and do that myself. Don't need to record me just beading her strings. As always, everyone, if you need help fixing up your doll, please get in touch with me. I have a service in my shop you can purchase, or check out all my videos on repairing. You might be able to do it yourself, and I can help walk you through it if you send me a message on Etsy or comment here on YouTube, or however you want to get in touch. I will do my best to help you get your doll back to working so you can enjoy her. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for all new videos, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.